we're like an MRI machine. We're capturing this information in a way that makes it visible, retainable, digitized, that you can map on it. And imagine what it might have been like diagnosing any number of conditions without MRI machines.
Sure.
I've had enough of them for a bunch of injuries, running injuries myself, to know, my God, where we have gone. Well, that's basically what geologists and mining engineers have had to deal with in extremely complex and dangerous environments. So we're basically collecting that as if we were an MRI machine. But now think about what happens next. That MRI machine needs those annotations. That's mapping, and that's something that we both partner with a number of industry companies, but also not produce on our own. Once you have those annotations and once you have that map, you now have labeled data that can be used in predictive models. And the industry itself has, again, had this lack of technology that's allowed it to understand what's happening blast by blast. And you might say, well, why? Why is that so difficult? Well, you have to remember, you're in a very small space underground. There is no GPS. There's no compute power. There's often no real communications network. The information is most valuable. Much of it is, anyhow, not all of it. At the moment when you blast and you take that image and you want to be able to see it on a tablet or an iPhone such that you can make a decision at that critical moment where it has the highest degree of value. And with all of those things that are lacking underground, it simply is very difficult to build technology that can fit in that environment and not disrupt the workflow. You can build big equipment that sits on the back of trucks, but you're in a small mine. There are people there. There's drilling equipment there. There's other vehicles moving in and out. Like, that's not possible. And you're not going to stop production in a mine because somebody's waiting to get a picture and back the truck in. So, there has to be understanding and knowledge about the workflow in the industry. And we're blessed with a number of incredible people at our own company that have spent time in the mining environment, and otherwise some have worked, in mining and as a technology provider for 20 plus years. So it's all of that insight, as well as the robotics expertise and the AI expertise that we have on the other side of the house combined, that just makes us who we are.